And it's Ken Kraetzer at Army football practice. I have a chance to talk to the head coach, and that's Jeff Monken. And, Coach, you've got a scrimmage on Friday night. It's kind of a dress rehearsal for you as you start a week from Friday against Lehigh. What do you want to accomplish tomorrow night in your walkthrough scrimmage?
Oh, first I'd just like to make sure that we don't screw up the warm-up, that we don't look like a discombobulated bunch of guys that don't know where they're going. So we'll all go through the warm-up and just certain guys come out at certain times, and how we go through the using half the field and all the different positions, and that's number one, just so that we're organized and get the most out of the pregame a week from now. But then to try to just play a game and get our guys into some normal game situations, and then things that come up in the course of a football game, in the kicking game, the new 2-minute warning, a hurry-up offense, or playing defense against a hurry-up offense, just all situational football. And in a game-type situation where we've got all the communications, the new technology with the helmet communications, coach to player, the iPads that we're able to use that load film, and we can use those on the sideline, which is going to be really neat technology. Learning how to use that and use it efficiently. So there's a lot of things that I think we're going to get some practice on tomorrow night that we're going to have to utilize a week from now.
Yeah, that's great. We talked a little bit tonight with DeShantez Gray, defensive lineman, and also Cody Winokur. How do they fit in helping to lead the front line of your defense?
Well, Cody is just doing a great job as a captain for us. I can't say enough about his leadership, his maturity, and what he means to this team right now. Outside of him as a player, both of those guys are strong and rugged and tough, and just that's what I hope our football team will be, is a tough, rugged football team that plays really hard. And both of those guys epitomize that. They'll both play, and I think you'll see a rotation on the D-line like we have in the past. There'll be a lot of guys that'll play, and both of those guys will be in the mix.
Also, Damon Washington, we talked to, he's played a lot of special teams for you, but now moving up into a cornerback role. How is he progressing?
It's been good to see him go through the camp and be healthy, and he's always struggled with that since he's gotten here, and I know it's been a frustration for him, but he just done remarkably well this fall camp of staying healthy and growing and improving as a player, and he'll certainly play and be on special teams and play some defensive snaps, and so I'm excited for him, this being his senior year.
And David Hoyt, we talked to today, big guy, 6'4", 305, and also on the offensive line. How is Connor Finucane progressing and coming back to the team?
So David Hoyt has improved tremendously. He's I just can't say enough for how hard he's worked. He went through a knee surgery in his career here, and has come back from that. And Coach Drinkle, Coach Vitti, and I were just talking today after the meetings before the guys came out, and just what improvements he's made and how much better he's getting every day. It's great to have Connor Finucane back out here. I can't say enough for him, the pride he takes in being a student of the game. He came to camp late, and the playbook was no issue. He knows the playbook. His assignments are really hasn't had any issues with that. Physically, he's getting stronger and getting heavier. He's not where he was, and still got a ways to go. But been very pleased with him, and he's done a good job of just being a professional teammate and helping other guys and taking a leadership role. And I just couldn't be happier for him and for us to have a guy like that back on the team.
Coach, just a week till your opener. How do you feel about this team, how it's progressing?
Oh, glad we still got a week. Lots of stuff to put in and to work on and improve on. And I think tomorrow night we'll get a good idea on defense, just how well we tackle in the open field. We'll be, we did that last weekend, and there's some areas we got to improve at in terms of those fundamentals. Sustaining blocks. Played the scrimmage this past Saturday. Things we got to improve on. Hopefully they'll look better tomorrow night, and then just really for next Friday, making sure that we are prepared and ready for any situation that may come up in the game. And often there are little things that situational football that may not come up in the first game. They may not come up all season, but we might have an instance where it's important for us or necessary for us on offense, defense, or special teams to be in one of those oddball situations, and we want to cover that all this next week so that if it does happen against Lehigh, that we're ready.
Army coach Jeff Monken, we'll see you here on Friday for your last scrimmage before the home opener against Lehigh.
Thanks, Ken.
See you. It's Ken Kraetzer for Cadets Media.